Welcome back. We're just going to kick this right off. We are Petr Yan against Sean O'Malley. There's going to be a wee bit of lag on this one, but hey, you know, still, we're on ranked. Still got to play it, you know, smart. So you're going to see, like, I wouldn't say fought outbreak, you know, like breakdown of my opponent, but a nice little flow state where I managed to, you know, play very defensively sound and, you know, be offensively, you know, smart off of it. I mean, my counter attacks were very solid on this one. So let's just, you know, go over it. You know, obviously he's Sean O'Malley. He's got great power and he's got amazing kicks. So immediately coming into this one, you immediately know if they are a half decent kickboxer, like this guy seems to be. You know, it's not like he doesn't overcommit too much, but he's thrown some heavy attacks to try and get, you know, a feel for it. That one was a nice one to the body, but I missed with the, you know, the counter. And you see there, like, his shot selection isn't bad, but my distance management is what's going to get me this fight. So he's smart. He's got to try and take out a leg. But if you're watched the channel, or you're, you know, I mean, new here, you know, you'll soon find out I like to take my opponent into deep waters. I like to take them to round 2, 3 to get finished. I don't like to finish it in first. Nice. You know, just slowly chipping away at him. He overcommits a wee bit, you know, with like all these big kicks, but he's doing very well at just walking me into the fence. So then he can get it off. Got that. As well, he's not going for like a lot of he's not like landing his punch, he's not going for boxing, it's all heavy kicks. He's not really, you know what I mean, going for it. So we, you know, take him down, just try and mix it up a little bit. It's not, you know, it's not straight up, it's not just stand up, we've got to make him worry about his takedowns and whatnot. Jump for the guillotine. My guillotine, like, denials are a wee bit off. So he manages to get up, but, you know what I mean, presented a threat to him on the ground. So it might, not like he would really worry, you know, he's got to try and hang me, but hoping that if he feels that we got him down, he might panic a little bit more. As you see here, he starts going for some wild, you know, big offensive Kuwai's kicks. And he tries to stick with his boxing at certain points, but my head movement was just a bit too good for him, you know, for him to get anything off of his hands. So you see here, everything's really always a kick. Nice kick, but I just try and slow him down a little bit. Looking back at this, I could have probably been a bit more proactive at taking out his legs. Nice, keep hitting him. Keeps going for it, you know, he's not really committed to that combo a lot, but as you see there, he went for it. In between rounds we were just showing off respect, you know, I'm always I try and be very respectful, even to, you know, a bad opponent, but this guy's not saying this guy's bad, he's pretty solid from everything he's presented. This one's, you know, a nice start of the round here. I believe we obviously, like most fights, in the second, we've kind of got the reads down, we can be a bit more aggressive. We've, you know, took the killer shot, you know, out of our opponent's punch, but still have to be very aware. As you see, I'm a lot more aggressive in the second, just a bit more willing to extend on certain things. Managed to get a cut on his eye, just try and play it a wee bit smart. I noticed he's not really ducking these head kicks, so I felt like I could just kind of try and pop them out whenever I felt. He commits back with a head kick, but we're always just kind of out of range, and our blocks up ducked that one, you know what I mean? Not even ducked it, we went for a body jab and it just went over our head. So like, I'm pretty sure that puts him off throwing them as frequently, and as well, it also put me on a bit more of alert, because even though, like, yeah, I dodged it, I say to myself, like, that could have still been bad. So like, you know what I mean, as you see here, like, I try and come in and out just to try and make him commit to something, so then I can get my counter off. And if you see there, nice break the clinch. I'm always good when we break, you know, whenever there's a decent break. So whenever my opponent or me clinch up, I always feel like I get some, you know what I mean, I can sort of, you know, punch really solidly off the break of the punch. As you see here, he's still dangerous. He's Sean O'Malley's got like this, mystical power. But we are just doing good to drop him again. Don't know if we get the finish here. Probably not. That's why, because yeah, I mean, if we were in like side control or top mount, we would have probably finished them there. It's just like full guard's not the best position to get the finish on the ground after a drop. He gets up, I mean, not bad ground defense by O'Malley. But I start to, now I feel a bit more comfortable because I've dropped them like once, I think, or maybe even twice. Oh, and almost dropping them again with that head kick. That head kick could have been it. As you see here, like a lot more comfortable in this second. Not really like worrying about a lot. Just easy work. Not overextending. And when I am, I'm winning. But I do, even here I'm starting to like get a bit hesitant because I'm like, nah, no, like exactly like there, like it's just little things where I'm like, I need to beware. Even though I stun him on that clinch attempt, it's still not enough to make me want to, try and go for that finish, especially just with the ending of the round. So here we go, round 3. Now, he's probably going to be a lot more aggressive here, showing some respect. Because, like, sometimes round 3s are a bit rough if you take a bit too much damage, but as we see here, he just gets a nice flurry of, strikes off. He drops the head kick. But ultimately, I'm very good at just, surviving. I'm still keeping it cool, but I am a wee bit like, I'm worried that he can snowball and just like take control of this third round. In my head, I'm saying to myself, I'm definitely up to. The first round was very, very even, but the takedown should have probably won it. And this last round was a very dominant, on the feet. So here we go, on the ground. And I'm thinking to myself, when I'm on bottom, I hate when people do this to me. But when I'm on top, I don't mind it. So I don't know if it's just kind of like, hypocritical of me to be like, but like, I do see when I'm in that position, I try and be quick with it. You know what I mean? I try and like, deny 1, 2, boom, try and go for the sub. I don't like to, this is maybe something I need to try and improve on with myself, but I prefer grappling when we're, my opponent's tired than fully, with full stamina. As we see here, I tried to jump guillotine, missed that. That's okay, because now I'm pretty comfortable with knowing that I've kind of, screwed them with the stamina with the sub. But going back to the submission, like I prefer my opponent to be have not a lot of stamina, so it's just like deny 1 or 2, then you can sub them, instead of early on where it just feels a bit more, hold up your opponent down and like, it takes 5 denials and all, whatnot. I prefer just low stamina opponent just because it's easier. And we get off, but like, as you see here, he's very tough. It's hard to get him, put him to sleep. And he goes for that nice kick to the leg, drops him. Let's go for a nice double knee to the body. Kick him to the leg again. See, like, this is where I start to be a bit like, okay, like, every punch we're sort of exchanging here is hurting us. If I hit him, I stun him. If he hits me, he stuns me. So, like, I try and lock in a little bit to just get this finish. I drop him. And get that nice body slam, just a couple of shots to the body from setting down. And I'm feeling here like this was pretty much the match. Just need to be careful that he doesn't do anything stupid like that big knee. And I'm thinking he's got to go for it again. It's just the weak one with that. It was, even when I watch it there, it's the punch just, even when I landed it, I was like, I didn't feel like it connected. So like, I like when I get to see the replay on this, like, because it does land perfectly and it just sleeps him. And as you see there, that respect, good fights. I show respect to every opponent I go into on the game, because I feel sometimes the community can be toxic. Sometimes it's just good to have a fun match with your opponent. And as their solid match, he gave me a lot of, hints to, I felt like I was good. but at the same time I've always felt like I was in danger. It wasn't a simple go in there, beat him. I had to play smart, think of like ways to enter, and I enjoy that. But anyway guys, if you've enjoyed this and you're new here, leave a like and, you know, sub, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.